You're listening to Ask When, the podcast. Folks from all walks of life talk about their daily hustle and bustle, living and celebrating life, sharing tips on becoming champions, especially for those who are muscling mental and physical disabilities. Ask When, the podcast, with your host who has mustered over 30 years living with cerebral palsy and going strong. Author and cerebral palsy advocate Wynn Charles. Ask When, the podcast starts right now.
Welcome to Ask When, everyone. Today I have Osayi with me, and I'm going to let Osayi take it away and share her story.
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. There's just so much that I respect about what you're doing and just sharing good news and just different types of amazing opportunities. So I guess a little bit about me is that I'm just passionate about marketing. I've been building brands for, I'll say since 2012. And in the last couple of years, I've been helping them with affiliate marketing because I've seen that it's such a good way for brands to grow, to generate income easier, higher conversions and things like that. But outside of that, just like a little bit about me, I'm the only girl. I have 4 brothers, so I've just had to be tough and just had to I came into the world fighting and swinging and and I've been doing that all my life. So it's just an exciting time to be trying to figure out what's next and how to deal with the whole pandemic and everything, and how to grow your business, how to grow your mind, your life, what to do to just become a better person. So that's why I'm here, to kind of learn from you and share some of the strategies that have worked for me and for the clients I've worked with.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. And now, affiliate marketing is different than multi-level marketing. Affiliate marketing, for those of you, now Osayi, correct me if I'm wrong after I finish my statement. For those of you that are familiar with affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing is you build a team up within that company. And yes, I'm representing one company right now, about to represent another company in multi-level marketing. Haven't decided which one yet, but I think I know. But affiliate marketing is when you hand someone your website and they put a discount code. Let's say it's Osayi.com/AskWin, and she's handing you guys a free ebook. That's what affiliate marketing is, and then I get a percentage of the sales.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I love it that you mentioned MLM and why it's different from affiliate marketing, because a lot of people, when they hear about affiliate marketing, they think, oh no, I don't want to go into MLM, and it's completely different. So
It
with
is.
multi-level marketing, your business is multi-level marketing. So whether you have products or whatever it is that they're offering, that's the business. Affiliate marketing is a different business, or businesses that exist. You can have you sell sunglasses, you sell ebooks, you sell master classes, you sell whatever it is that you sell, conferences. What you're just doing is you'll get people who already have communities, right? Like you can have someone who's a podcast host be an affiliate marketer for you. So let's say I'm listening to this awesome podcast and I'm like, oh, this is a great podcast. And the kinds of people that it attracts are the kinds of people that I need to connect with. Then all you just do is say, okay, I'm going to give you this special code for a coupon or a special link that you send your guests to. And then when they use that link, I know it came from you. So anyone that purchases through that link or that code or that coupon, I'll know that they came from you, and I'll give you a percentage of whatever they spend. Now,
Yeah.
it's really good for businesses and brands because essentially they're not paying until they make a sale. And so, of course, if you're making a sale already, it's a lot easier for you to pay whomever sent you that sale. And so that's why I really love it. And I'm always helping brands and clients to figure out how to do that.
And for the purposes of anonymity reasons, could you share client success story?
Yeah, so we've had different clients, right? I've worked with different clients. I can't share specifically, but I've worked with clients that were in the B2B market. I've worked with clients in the B2C market as well. And of course, I've also shared some of my products as well. So essentially, what it is I will go through a framework that I created, which is the Affiliate Program Advantage framework. And there are just like 6 core things that I go through with my clients. We talk about communication because affiliate marketing is all about communication from the beginning to the end of the relationship. A lot of communication is involved. We talk about research. How do you find out the right affiliates for you? How do you find out what your competitors are doing? We talk about compliance. What are you going to accept within your program? What are you going to say, no, you cannot do this? Oftentimes that comes with the kinds of advertising that some people choose to use. Then we go into the core of the program, which is recruitment. Recruitment. We're trying to find the right people that will work with your program. Then we go into activation. How do we make sure that, okay, these people have come into the program? How do we activate them so that they do a good job? And then finally, we talk about optimization. So these people are doing well. How do we make sure they keep doing well? And the ones that are not doing well, how do we optimize them so that they do a little bit better? How do we give them the best practices? So this framework me for over a couple of years now, like over 5 years that I've been working with it. And it's just the one that I always work with any client that I create this product for. And then even for some clients that already have an affiliate program about just like growing the program, I just go through this framework every single time.
So it's a success for you and it's a success for the client. It's a win-win situation, no pun intended. There you go. No pun intended. So I feel like you're really passionate about it, but I also feel like were you in the corporate world before you started affiliate marketing and helping everyone else?
Yes, I was. So I'm
Okay, that's what I figured.
so I'm actually a licensed attorney, and I worked as an attorney for a while. But then I'm also a millennial, right? So I started blogging, and I started with being an affiliate. And so I was like, oh, okay, this is how you can make some money from your blog. I was an affiliate. I signed up for a few programs, but then I got even more curious about digital. I got the opportunity to work in a digital marketing agency, and I was in charge of the digital marketing just based on the work that I had done. And then we had events where I had to recruit affiliates. I found that I really enjoyed that. So essentially, I left the corporate world, I left the legal field to work in digital marketing. And because, like you said, I'm really passionate about it, especially because a lot of big companies already do this. So, I don't know if you've heard the news about Amazon cutting down like affiliate costs. Amazon has probably the most affiliates in the world. So essentially, if you go to somebody's website and they're recommending like an ebook, a Kindle book, or they're recommending furniture or different kinds of things, and they put an Amazon link on there, they can get a percentage of that sale. It's usually not a lot, but it's something when you have as many. So Amazon's doing it. There's so many sites that these big organizations that are already taking advantage of this, right? And then you see some of the smaller businesses starting to get into it, whether it's they're offering services, whether they're offering online classes. And you can see for my clients, whenever I look at the different types of advertising, like digital advertising components that they're using, whether it's email marketing or social media marketing, because we do all of that. The affiliate marketing aspect always performs because it's so much more specific, it's so much more niche, and the people you're usually working with, those that you call the affiliate partners, are usually some awesome people who have spent the time and energy to invest in their community, and you get to take that work that they've done, you get to partner with them, and when you partner with them, they're able to send you potential customers, and so it's just like you said, a win-win relationship for the business and for the affiliates themselves, because they've done all this work to build this community, and it just would love to be able to generate some income so they can continue building the community. And so that's where we come in. It's just like creating this amazing partnership between the two sets of people.
And so, Osayi, I have a question. Now,
Mhm.
I tried at one point a long time ago now to be Amazon affiliate, but they said due to tax law in Colorado, I can't be one, and I am in Colorado. So I dropped that like a rock a long time ago. And now that Amazon has made this move during COVID-19, thank you very much, Amazon. Yet they're highlighting out the yin yang. And so, yeah, it's like really Amazon, but I um I agree with Osayi. If the smaller companies have the affiliate marketing, go with them because um it's you're gonna get a lot more bang for your buck.
And I'm not familiar with the specifics around Colorado tax laws. I haven't worked with any affiliates there, but sometimes because of the way Amazon was set up and all the internet laws that were going and coming and changing, I guess that could have been one of the issues. But the great thing about being an affiliate is that yes, Amazon is one of the bigger ones, but there's so many others. For example, one of the ones that I like to really recommend for my small businesses is Share a Sale. There are so many opportunities on Share a Sale for affiliates, and there are so many opportunities on Share a Sale for businesses. So there are a lot of affiliates that use Share a Sale, so you can recruit from those people that are already doing well in there. Or if you're an affiliate looking to earn an extra income, or even just to learn about the affiliate industry. So like if you've never been an affiliate before, you're not quite sure, I'd recommend join one of these networks, see how it works, and then you can learn how to maybe tweak it and apply it for your own business.
Well, that's great advice. Now, Osayi, if you had a favorite book, what is the title?
Oh, my favorite book. So I like to say that I consume a lot of books. Um, the one that I listened to the audiobook over the summer, and it was Blowing the Bloody Door Off by Michael Caine. He is, I don't know if you know him, but he's like this British actor. I think he's like in his 70s now, but I didn't really discover him until he was way into his 60s. And he's so amazing. He's dynamic. And the book was just about how he retire in his 60s, but then he was encouraged not to. In fact, he had already retired. He started a restaurant, but he was encouraged not to. And then he went back into the movie industry. And all of a sudden his career blew up. And I say all of a sudden because it's funny, he's been acting since I think his 20s, but it blew up when he was in his 60s, and he's acting even more now than he did back then, and he's making so much more money. And so I just like seeing that kind of trajectory, because oftentimes, especially social media, we get easily discouraged. You know, we see these people, oh my goodness, at 10 years old, he made multi-billion-dollar deals, or my friend from high school, look how well she's doing, whatever it is. but it's always great to listen to or read autobiographies or memoirs and see that success for most people takes time. And
So it does take time, but apparently he, in his retirement, did a success number.
yeah, so in retirement, still doing well. He had a restaurant, but one of his friends said, "You know what? This is not a time to retire," because he felt like, I'm old. Nobody's gonna cast me in movies. But after that, he did Miss Congeniality. He did Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12. I think he did. He's been in so many of those popular movies. He's always like the older English gentleman that is just the funniest, charming guy. And so it's just interesting to see that, you know what, you can still accomplish. I mean, you do the work. It's hard work. You get to do the work, but once you're committed to doing the work that you need to do, you're gonna be okay. Just give it time. That's really all it takes, time.
Now, if your best friend had to write a book about you, what would the title be?
I'm the kind of person that I always want to help people feel better. So no matter what, I'm always trying to see, okay, how can I bring up the energy? How can I get people to smile? So I think my best friend would say my book would be stirring up joy, no matter what's going on. And I think that's why people think I'm an extrovert even though I'm an introvert, but it's because whenever I'm outside, I'm just kind of like, how can I stir up joy? Like, how can I help people have more fun? So I think that would be the title.
And what is your morning routine?
Um, so I'd say since last year, I really started developing this routine, which is first I wake up, I take some time to read my Bible and just listen to like what God's plans are for me, for the day, because I always have all these ideas, right? There are so many things going on in my mind. I wake up and it's just like ideas, ideas. So I spend that time just listening and writing and just taking some minutes. I try to do like 30, 45 minutes. And if it's really flowing, sometimes I could be there an hour and be like, what's going on? And then I do like 20 minutes of exercise. And what's happened is since COVID, I have a 5-year-old who likes to exercise with me. Usually I would do the exercise before she wakes up, because I'd wake up like around 5:30 or 5:45 or something like that. But now that everybody's at home, she likes to exercise with me. So most times after I read my Bible, I would just go straight and do the exercise. But now I tend to start doing a little bit of work until she wakes up and we exercise together. And then after that, I have like my to-do list and some of the ideas I got while I was reading my Bible, some of the ideas I've been thinking about the night before. It's just like, okay, what's going to be first priority? Get some of those things done, because I've realized that I'm really productive in the morning. Then there's like a slump period in the middle of the day. Then I'm really productive later in the evening. So I just try to be like, okay, focus on all the things I really need to do. During the slump period, I'm either taking a course, I'm on social media, figuring out what's going on. And then back in the evening, I'm like completing some of those to-do things as well. And then of course, in between all of that, there's breakfast, lunch, and dinner,
Oh,
or sometimes
of
lunch and
course,
dinner. But
of
yeah, so
course,
that's the general routine.
that's the general routine. Now, Osayi, do you have any questions for me as we wrap this interview up?
Yes, I'd like to know how things are going with you in Colorado. How are you coping with all the social distancing? How is that going?
It's going interesting. It's
Mhm.
well, as a result of everything that's going on, and this is public knowledge, so I am not afraid to talk about it. As a millennial, I have sat through two economic depressions now, one in '08, one in '09, and I lost my job in that one. And now since COVID, I have lost my job. So I am a solo entrepreneur. I am doing what I can to work. And so I am working away, working like a man or woman. And even though I'm a social butterfly, I do understand what's going on. And so I am working away, working like a man or woman, and trying to obtain a journalism degree at the same time.
Okay. So is there any kind of particular type of work that you're looking for, or are you taking this opportunity to build your business and your
I
brand?
am partially, I'm taking this opportunity to build my business and my brand, but I'm also, I believe it or not, you guys, I kind of figured this one out the other day. I am a social media influencer with cerebral palsy.
Hmm.
So I don't like that term. I do not like that term, but I have come to find out that people follow my lead and people do what I say. And so I am representing a couple multi-level marketing companies, the good ones, not the bad ones. And I may get into affiliate marketing because I have such a huge following that has grown since COVID-19 because people are at home. So they have to have something to listen to. They have to have something to watch. And people have people have come out of the woodwork and said, "Wendy, you're amazing. Wendy, you're amazing. Wendy, you're amazing." And it's like dawned on me that as soon as I pushed the day job out of the way, it's like, yeah, hello. Now I can really truly focus on what I want, which is influencing people with disabilities and influencing the able-bodied alike to learn about cerebral palsy.
That's amazing. I'm glad that you're embracing it. I get it that you don't want it to be like a negative thing, but I think it's good because people that see it as a negative thing, having cerebral palsy. But the fact that you are not just surviving, but you're thriving and you are living an amazing life, I think it's inspirational, and not inspirational in the way like, oh my gosh, she can do it, I can never do it. But it's inspirational. If she can do it, then I can do something that I want to do. So I'm glad that you're embracing it. And I think there are a lot of opportunities for you because you can show an authentic side of any kind of business or any kind of brand. And you're such a social butterfly, like you mentioned. So I think it would just be a great fit for the right brand. So I kudos to you, and I really hope that you really pursue it, and I'm sure you're going to be extremely
Well,
successful.
as a journalist, self-taught now, well, in 2024, I'm obtaining my degree. I'm working on my degree, but as a journalist, someone asked me the other day off of LinkedIn, "Could you promote my cause because of, my cause is my cause and I need help." And I'm like, "Okay, I have already interviewed this person and we, but I'm realizing now because of that message, I'm realizing now that people are turning to me because of my authenticity."
Right,
Yeah.
right. And and I would say um that's the challenge when you're starting out to really embrace your brand. Oftentimes people will try to devalue it. And I would say, it's okay because they don't understand. They're seeing you transitioning, so they don't quite understand the whole process, and that's okay. However, you can always rephrase the conversation or reframe the conversation and say, "Yes, I'd be glad to help you. I would love to. It's such an amazing cause." So is this conversation going to be for free, or is this conversation going to have some kind of monetary benefit? Like, is there going to be something around it? Because this is my business now. And so it would be great to know. And if they say, no, I just want you to help me, and they're like, great, I'll be glad to help you, but this is all I can do. So send me a
Yeah.
question via email and I can respond via email.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
if you want like a 45-minute phone call, then there'll have to be something tied to it financially.
That's a good way of putting it. Here, and I am not editing it out. I am telling my editor to leave that in because it's going to be like that. And you heard it straight from the horse's mouth, you guys. I can't be looking for free anymore. It's so funny that my dad, who I just lost in May to a heart attack, May of 2019, and his 1 year anniversary is coming up on May 19th. And I lost my mom in 2010. My mom wasn't, well, she was, but she gave it up to look after me full time. And so she was a solo entrepreneur for a little while. But where I get my solo entrepreneur spirit is from my dad, because my dad didn't close his company until my mom died, until he was well, I won't say forced. He wanted to um, help me out and take care of me because I need 24-hour care due to my cerebral palsy and all that good stuff. But he always said to me, ask for what you're worth. Ask
Mhm.
monetarily for what you're worth. And I think, yeah, hello. I can't be doing, even though the podcast is free, I can't be doing back and forth with you guys to ask for to ask simple questions. I need to have that solid client base. And so over the next year, I'm actually giving myself a 2-year runway. And so over the next year, I want to build that solid client base where they'll pay me to do podcasting and they'll pay me to do other stuff. Because also, you're right. And saying now that I've discovered that I'm a social media influencer with cerebral palsy, it's like now the game changes.
Yeah. And I think it's good to see somebody able to pay you as a good thing, because some people might try to shame you or like make you feel like, oh, why don't you help, it's a good cause. But the thing is this: we all value money because of what we're able to do with it and the way we acquire it. So we invest our time, whether it's in a job or in a business. We invest our time and we are rewarded with money. Like, some people earn more and some people earn less, but we're always rewarded with money. So when you value somebody, whether they're going to be your consultant, or they're your expert or your influencer, you value them, you show them you value them by giving them some money. Now, if your organization is not big enough, we're not saying, okay, you need to give me $1 million. And oftentimes consultants and experts are willing to negotiate based on how passionate they are about what you're doing or how much they want to help. So that's fine. But I think situations, it's good, it's respectful, it's kind to come offering some kind of token and saying, look, you're an expert. I really value coming with, and I really think that you are extremely valuable, and this is what we can afford. Is this something you can work with? Or um, what can you give for this little bit of money, if that's all
Yeah.
you have, right? Or say, what can we work what can we work on, and what agreement can we come to with this amount of money, whether it's $500 and I need you for a week. What can you do for us for $500? What can you do for us for $50? What price is? I think there is value in saying that this is what we have to offer. And I think you will get there, and there will be a comfort level. The first time you look in the in the mirror or something, you say, yeah, I charge $1,500 for this, or I charge, $15,000. It will take time and you will get there. But I think it will take time, and it's okay. And there will be some people that can't afford it, and that's okay, because you'll be able, once you have the clients who can afford you, you'll be able to then give even more of your time generously, as opposed to when you're just struggling for clients. You cannot feed yourself because you're just so busy just trying to make ends meet, and
Yeah.
then you're not able to help anybody. But when you have those clients that are feeding you, then you can help all the other people that cannot afford you like that. And that's fine,
Yes, that's fine. So, you guys, I am going to declare on the podcast today that the $50 fee is optional, you guys. But once the economy opens back up in August, and it's going to be something that I'm going to kind of be a hard ass about, because not only do I want to support the disabled community, I want to support you guys, but I can't do this back and forth monkey dance through email. I can't do it, because if you want me to help you publish your books, which I'm happy to do, I do charge a fee, and I'm going to be a stickler about that. And if you can't afford it, I'll be negotiating. But if you can afford it, that's great.
Exactly. And as you decide, there might be a handful of people a month or a quarter that you can help for free. But outside of that, time is limited, and you have learned, you have invested your time and your money to learn what you've learned. So it's okay for you to
Yeah.
also earn an income from it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also, where can people find you, and where can people get a hold of you if they choose to do so?
Oh, thank you so much, Win. So you can reach me on my website, osayilastisi.com, OSAYILASISI.com, or on social media, Instagram, Twitter, at Osayi Lasisi, same OSAYILASISI. And of course, if you want to learn even more about affiliate program advantage and how you can use it to grow your brand, grow your business, even your nonprofits and stuff, definitely reach out to me on any of the social media platforms, or send me an email, hello@osayilasisi.com, and I'd be glad to help you out and help you grow your affiliate program.
Well, thank you. And also, I wish you best of luck in this lockdown. As we are recording this, as Osayi and I are recording this, it's April 27th, 2020. For those of you who are still sitting in lockdown, good luck. I am coming out of mine as of today, so I am happy. But for those of you who are still sitting in lockdown, stay safe, stay sane, stay happy. And I will catch you guys later. Bye, you guys.
Bye. Thank you so much, Win.
You just listened to Ask Win, the podcast. To become a guest in the show, visit our website at askwin.weebly.com or call 816-591-3399. Just look for Danielle. Connect with Win on Twitter at WinKellyCharles, and like our Facebook page at Butterflies of Wisdom. You can also purchase Win's book through Amazon.com or get a copy of the audiobook through Audible. Ask Win, the podcast.